You thought you were blown away yesterday? Think again. We have more exciting announcements from the E3 Expo in Los Angeles. Here's what we have lined up just for you. Back bigger and badder than ever, Wolfenstein II returns with B.J. Blazkowski surviving the events of the New Order. Your objective is to take out the US occupying Nazi regime. The game will be available October 27 this year on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. The unthinkable has happened! Nintendo and Ubisoft have created Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battles. The game is very similar to XCOM as it's turn-based with elements of puzzles when you explore the Mushroom Kingdom. You'll be able to play with a variety of characters in various wacky ways. It'll be available exclusively on the new Nintendo Switch this August 29. Here's another one for our stay-at-home pirates. Skull and Bones lets you take charge of your own warship. Crew, ship, weapons, the whole package, and there's no funny business here. And like all pirates, you have your eyes set on that treasure. You'll need to contest other pirates for your lion's share of theirs, even if it means they'll need to sink for it. The game has showcased 5v5 multiplayer gameplay, and it's looking good so far. Prepare to set sail fall next year on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Far Cry is back with their 5th installment in their main series. The story is set in Hope County, Montana, land of the free and the brave, but also home to the doomsday cult, Eden's Gate. You'll take on the role of a sheriff's deputy in hopes of reuniting people with the freedom they once had. Lead the resisting residents of Hope County and take back what was once yours next year, February 27 on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. It took nearly a decade for this prequel to arrive, and here it is, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a classic originally released on PS2, PC, the original Xbox, and GameCube. The story takes place before the birth of Jade, the game's original protagonist. Hybrids are created by corporations and are said by Gabriel Schrager, narrative director at Ubisoft Montpellier, enslaved to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. The release date and platforms, however, are still currently unknown. Still on the Horizon Zero Dawn hype train, the Frozen Wilds will be its first major DLC, scheduled for later this year. There is no information as to whether it will be content available during or after the main storyline. No information on the exact release date or pricing has been revealed either. Who doesn't like the outdoors? With a pinch of zombies, Days Gone looks like an absolute killer. You'll be playing as Deacon St. John, a bounty hunter in search of a reason to live, 2 years after a devastating global pandemic. Rediscover the humanity of each survivor you encounter in its open world. This PS4 exclusive currently doesn't have a release date, but next year sounds reasonable at this point in time. Monster Hunter is back on PS4, Xbox, and PC, baby. Critics are claiming it to be the largest overhaul of the series. Kiss those loading screens goodbye and say hello to worlds with living, breathing ecosystems. One of the biggest changes to Monster Hunter appears to be the gameplay, as the character in the demo uses stealth instead of brute force to get to his target. Quite far from the traditional combat we're so used to seeing. Start sharpening those swords for its early 2018 release. If you haven't played Shadow of the Colossus yet, I'm going to tell you right now, you're definitely missing out. All hope is not lost because now you get the chance to play its shiny new remade version instead. It's unlike any other game on the market, and the original was released in 2005. Instead of traveling through a dungeon or temple to reach the final boss, the boss itself is the obstacle. You'll need to climb various parts of their uniquely designed monsters to reach their cores and deal the final blow. The remake will be available sometime next year on PS4. Yep, you guessed it, God of War returns with Kratos seeking refuge in an unfamiliar world of Norse mythology. This time with his son by his side. Danger never seems to sleep in the presence of Kratos. Start saving up for its release next year on PS4. Destiny 2 makes an appearance on day 3 of E3. Its release is just around the corner on September 6th this year on PS4, Xbox, and PC. That's all that we have for E3 today. Don't forget to press play tomorrow.